Hey there, welcome to Hermit Haven. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jackie. We're so excited to invite you into our safe space. Hermit Haven is like a cozy little hideout where we celebrate being confident in ourselves as we find happiness in quiet moments.
So grab your favorite blanket and your favorite drink, and let's dive into today's episode.
Hi, I'm Jackie. Welcome back to Hermit Haven.
Hi, I'm Ashley. We're so excited to have you this week. We are up to episode 55. And every fifth episode, we like to try to keep it a little bit more fun because, yes, our purpose is to bring our deep conversations to you, but we also want to keep it fun and let you get to know us and for us to get to know you. And I think, too, this kind of lets us reconnect with each other in a way, too. So we are going to be talking about what are our cozy traditions this holiday season, maybe, and our bucket list. We have a really cute bucket list. Jackie made it. She's amazing. That we are going to put out for some holiday ideas for you. And then we also want to talk about, like, this is our season, this is our way. So that is the idea that we've been carrying through the last couple episodes, right? How to honor ourselves this season, how to move and carry on with someone not being here physically or not on this world, how to, create magic for everyone, how to always show up, even if it doesn't seem enough, it is enough. So I think now we're just going to talk about the fun stuff like we're looking forward to. And I think those last episodes help us really plant that seed of excitement. And this episode is going to be coming out in the beginning of next week, right before Thanksgiving. So we're really going to be amping up that holiday season. So happy Thanksgiving, right? So this is super exciting. And even though we already did all our holiday episodes to start our holiday season, we're going to start talking about that self-reflection that comes around these holiday season, around that New Year's, which is like the end of the holiday season. Let's be real. So let's get into it. Jackie, what are you looking forward to this holiday season?
I feel like this holiday season came up so freaking quick. Like all of a sudden it was like, we're starting 2025 and it's like, no, it's the holidays. Like that's how fast I feel like it went.
But I feel like January was the longest.
I mean, so much is it's like it feels like it was a long time, but also it feels like it went super quick. I don't know. It's like both because like I can remember things that happened throughout the year, obviously, but then it's like, oh my gosh, like it's already Thanksgiving. I feel like this month particularly, for some reason, feel like it flew by. I think just because, and I said this in another episode, but like they start to have all sorts like cute school things happening towards the holidays. And like Gavin had pumpkin carving, which I thought was very brave of his teacher to do in like fourth grade with like 18 boys in their class. And then Pierce's school did like a Thanksgiving feast. And then at his school, they're going to be doing gingerbread house making in like a couple weeks. And they do like a Christmas program where they sing Christmas songs. It's a church preschool. And it's crazy because they're out the middle of December. I think the 17th is their last day, or the 18th, maybe the 18th. Anyway, and I feel like that's going to be here like tomorrow, even though it's like, I don't know, even though it's a month away, I'm like, oh, it's like Thanksgiving, and then we have this, and then we have that. And then we have, so I feel like that's why I always feel like the holidays fly by, and it's fun. There's so many fun things. And I think because I've been taking care of myself so well, like my physical body, I've been just like making sure that I'm working out, that I'm walking, that I'm drinking water, that I'm trying to like prioritize food that's going to give me like energy and make me feel good. I don't know, just everything that we always talk about, the journaling, all the things. I think, and maybe it's just because I've grown so much too, like that silent growth that happens that we all want like right away, but it takes a while of doing the things in order to grow. Like all of it combined, I feel like I'm able to say yes to a lot more physical things, like to be doing. And like we were just talking before we started, and Ashley's like, you've been doing so many things. And normally that would stress me out. Like that would stress me out. And I'd be like, I cannot do another thing. And then Glenn found something to do tonight, and we like had a birthday party. And then we have haircuts, and he's like, do you want to do this thing later? And I was like, actually, I feel like I can do that. And I don't know, if you're an introvert watching or someone that really just can't handle doing too many things because you just feel so burnt out, I promise you that like if you make I don't know if this is where we're supposed to go going, but I'm just on a tangent and I feel like it's right. It
I
just
love
feels
it. Keep going.
like if you are doing the things for yourself, right? Whatever that means for you, it could be different for everyone. But if you're doing the things that you know are going to make you feel so good in the long term, you'll be able to give more of yourself because you'll feel so much more fulfilled. You don't feel like you're just depleted all. I mean, it's obvious, but like it's people just we still don't do it. We still don't take care of ourselves so that we feel filled up and not depleted. But when you feel when you're doing the things and you feel filled up, you can give so much more to others and you it just feels like such a good
You know
balance.
what? It's back to that like simple example, but you're not pouring from an empty bucket
Wow.
when you are, taking time for yourself and you're reflecting on yourself and you're doing the things for yourself. And I think that's something we've been talking about. Like even and I like you were saying, like, I can't believe we're already here. But I'm thinking like how was it maybe like what, 5, 6, 7 episodes ago, we were talking about the fall bucket list and we were talking about like, we want to start amping up for the holidays because we don't want to get lost in time. And here we are, we're like, oh my goodness, it's happening, right? But how, right? And I think that's something we can take in for next year is even though we thought we were prepared, here we are. You can never truly be prepared, but
Yeah.
if you take the time for yourself and fill your cup, and again, it doesn't mean sometimes just doing like that boring, mundane thing, self-care things that we love, like journaling, self-planning, all that. It means going to buy that sugar cookie latte from Starbucks. It means buying that maple latte for the fall season, right? Those are just small little self-care acts that are holiday self-care acts. Or it's like, say, well, we're going to go to, I don't know whose house for the holidays, but if I don't have this exact dish by holiday season, it's just not going to happen. Well, then instead of expecting that exact dish, it's preparing that exact dish so when you show up, that is what you're bringing, and that means you are excited. And I think that's
Yeah.
like I am so excited about like as we get into the holidays, I feel like I have more of a grip on like what's happening because we've been talking about it so much. Like we've
Yeah.
been checking in every week. We've been talking about these topics. Like so like I don't know per se what's gonna happen for Thanksgiving. We're still up in the air. I feel like this is the story every single Thanksgiving. I will tell you now, I have never figured out where I'm going to be for Thanksgiving. If I tell you I know where I'm going, it's probably not going to happen. Like, it's just how it's been since I was a little girl for Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving is right before my birthday, which we all know how I feel about my birthday. And I think, too, it is also my Hebrew birthday coming up, which is another thing. Birthdays are important. So, but I think I am excited because my mother-in-law is coming to see us like right after my birthday. So Matt and I are gonna have a date night. We're gonna go see Zootopia 2, which I'm super excited about because last year for my birthday we saw Moana 2, and
Oh
the
yeah.
time I felt Ari kick was during Moana 2.
Oh.
So it's super special to go to the movies again for my birthday this year, and maybe I'll convince Matt that we have to go to Red Robin because girl got to use her free Red Robin coupon every year. Got to get those birthday freebies.
We
But
don't
like
have that in
that for
Orlando.
me is like when we talk about the holidays, that's the excitement I feel. It's like not just the holidays. It's like I feel like every year the holidays have never been concrete. Like I never know where I'm going to be because of work or because of life or like because I'm in a different town than my family members. And so like I feel like the only thing that I've had concrete every holiday season is my birthday. And even
Yeah.
though my birthday has always looked different, I've always tried to like maybe it's this year I get to do these traditions and not these traditions, and that's okay too. And that's something I've learned over the years too is like you might want to do 50 things that you've always done, but sometimes you don't have the money, you don't have the time, maybe it's not the same people, maybe whatever it is, the circumstances don't allow you, and it's okay. And I think that's what I'm really discovering this holiday season is it's okay. It doesn't look like what it used to look like. It's okay. It's not normal. It's okay. Right. So I'm really excited for seeing holiday lights, seeing holiday like festival markets, like love those kind of things. I'm excited for Hanukkah. I'm excited for just getting jelly donuts. I'm excited for Lockies. Like just give me a good box of Trader Joe's Lockies. Chef's kiss. Hint, hint, ready for
Yeah.
a secret? Stick them in, this is what I used to do. I don't know if this would still work, but stick them in a toaster oven, like just a regular toaster even, and get them crispy. Like literally, I would stick them in a regular toaster, crisp them up on toast, and then put them in the oven.
Hmm. I wonder how much amazing they'd be like in an air fryer.
Yes, that would be good too. So I like them personally in the oven, but put some salami with them. Ooh.
Interesting. I never like put anything on my latkes. I never put applesauce, like sour cream. Like I'm like straight up, just I'll pick it up and
I could do it
munch
by
on
itself, but I love applesauce. Growing up, my bubby would make Lockies and homemade Lockies and homemade applesauce. I feel like too, there's like a debate what type of like Lockies are like Lockies. I think it just depends where you grew up and how you grew up. But I feel like some people say Lockies are like the hash brown style Lockies. But
Yeah, is
I
that
grew
like
up where they're like,
J's? Have you seen it? Have you had the 2J's ones? I think that's more like a hash brown.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
feel
like
like I grew up where it's more of like a not mashed
yeah.
potato, but like the way it's made is like the potatoes are processed into like a
Yep.
mush almost. That's how my bubby would
Yeah.
make it at least. So
So you're saying for my Hanukkah party, it's like us and my in-laws, that I should go to Trader Joe's and get latkes from there.
yeah,
Okay.
100%. That's what every single Jewish person does, and then they go to Krispy Kreme, and then they get the jelly filled donuts from Krispy Kreme.
Duh. Why did I
And
not think
then
of this?
and then if you're really Jewish, okay, so this is my tradition, but this is a Jewish tradition. So a lot of people will do brisket and latkes, which is very Jewish tradition.
Ooh,
But
yeah.
my favorite is growing up is so this is not like I feel like Lockies you do because that's like the oil thing, like everyone knows because the oil thing. But actually there is like a story about this woman who she was part of like the Jewish people, and she invited like the commander over and fed him cheese and wine. And then after he got drunk off the cheese and wine, she cut off his head, and whatever, long story short, she killed him, basically helped win the war. So there's a tradition to eat dairy on Hanukkah. So my favorite tradition is to get pizza, eat Lockies, and play dreidel.
I love you. Maybe we'll take that tradition this year.
And
Do
do
something
jelly donuts.
crazy. I don't love jelly donuts. I don't know why. I'll just
But
probably get regular glazed
and then
ones.
if you want to get like ultimately cozy, get like onesies to put on.
I have a Hanukkah shirt. I've probably had it for 10 plus years. And I used to wear, Amanda Pruitt used to have an amazing
Oh
holiday
my
party
gosh, I always
every
want to
single
go.
year. Yes. She had an amazing holiday party every year and she would do like what elephant thing. And so I would wear, and she expected me to wear the same Hanukkah shirt every single year. Like when I was pregnant, I wore it. Like it's just, I don't know. And then I have pants that look almost like the traditional, I don't know what the print is called, plaid, like the plaid print that you would wear at like Christmas, but it's black and blue. And so I have it in my closet. Like I was
I
cleaning
love
my
it.
closet the other day, and so I was like, oh, there's my Hanukkah, my Hanukkah
I
outfit.
have
Into
a
pajamas. It's
I
cool.
have an Ewok ugly sweater that I got for free for like a box lunch collab one year. So that's my ugly sweater that I will wear if I'm invited somewhere to wear an ugly sweater. But like, why is it always an ugly sweater? Why can't it just be onesies? Like, I feel like that would be so much more fun.
I know. I just want comfy. Like I just want to be
Exactly.
comfy in pajamas, oversized sweater and oversized pants.
But I'm definitely that person that's like, if we can wear matching pajamas, that would be amazing.
You know what I want to do more of this year with the boys is cute like crafts and like specifically like food crafts. And my friend Carolyn, she's like, when I was a teacher, we would do stuff for the holidays with the kids, and she's like, I always chose Hanukkah, and we made a dreidel. I don't remember what she said she made it out of, but it was like pretzels and something else. And I was like, I want to do that this year with the boys, so I need to figure out what she did.
Oh,
And
that'd be fun.
because they have like like we'll do gingerbread houses, for Christmas, and like there's just different. I like doing food crafts.
So me and talking about food crafts, I actually was just talking to my mom. So our plans have changed, like what we're doing. I think our plans have changed now 50 times on what me and my family are doing like together to see each other for the holidays. And so I will be at my parents' house. I wasn't originally supposed to be there, whatever. So I asked my mom if she can make, like, if her and I and like Ari, if he's awake and available, if we can make sugar cookies together. And because as a little girl, my mom would make the dough. And then my mom would have me, she would dye the sugar for me. And then she would have me come and like cut the cookies out and then like put the sugar on it. So I was like, can we do that together?
I don't know what my mom used to use, but we almost like painted, like she would make
Mhm.
like a glaze, like colored
Oh, I
glazes, and
love
we would
that
use
idea.
Q-tips, and we would dip the Q-tips in, and we would like paint the cookies. We did that every single year. I
Okay.
should do it with the boys
So
this year.
side note, but we should totally record this. You record your cookie baking, I'll record my cookie baking. We'll put it together and we'll share it for everyone to
That would
see.
be cute. I know. I love baking cookies for the holidays. I love baking, so and I love
Oh my
cookies.
God. Can I like side note another idea for our viewers? If you guys have any holiday footage you want to share, maybe we can have like a way you can upload it and then we can put it together and make like one of those like
Oh,
little
that's
cute
so
Sesame
fun.
Street type of videos
I
where they're
love
like in your
seeing
community.
I love seeing other people's like what they do with their families. Like I just love it. Like we like our top things that we do for every single year. I'd say like I guess they're traditions at this point is we go to Altamont Springs to see like it's like a big man-made lake. It's almost about a mile around and they put up holiday lights there and you
Mhm.
just walk around and see all the holiday lights. So that's like one thing that we always do. And then when we do a real Christmas tree. And so when we get our Christmas tree, we watch the Polar Express. I keep forgetting what the name is and calling it the train movie because that's what we call it, but it's the Polar Express. And we make hot cocoa and we all decorate the tree together. And
I
like
love that.
yeah, and we always make like cookies on a different day. And we also have elves that come visit our house. A couple of years ago, the elves started coming. So that's another tradition that we do.
I
We're gonna
love
have to figure out have the elves bring some like Hanukkah things during Hanukkah.
You should have the elves bring the mensch on like on the bench.
Bench on the bench. My
His
friend, I
so
think Aaron has a bench on the bench.
Ari's cousin has a mensch on the bench too, and that's what they do in their house. So you should have
Yeah,
them bring the mensch on the bench this year.
it's so
That'd be
funny.
so funny. That'd be so funny. Oh my gosh, can you just see the pictures of the elves and the mensch on the bench doing silly things?
He always talks about how like he's like the elves brought a Fruit Loop bracelet for me last year, and he like talks about it all the time. Like
I guess you're making Fruit Loop bracelets and necklaces again.
there's all sorts of, and that I know that elves can be like intimidating for people because it's something to do every day, and I'm not saying that you need to do it. I gave in the year that like my dad passed, and I think I just needed like something fun to like
Yeah.
fill my brain with at the time. But I realized
You know
how
why I'm laughing? Wait, can I tell you why I'm laughing real
yeah,
quickly? Because the way you just said that reminded me why I've been thrifting books for the baby. Because it's
because you
just
need
something fun to do that like I
to
feel
keep
like
your
too
mind
as
off
a
of it.
mom, the only thing that's on your brain besides maybe you for 10 seconds is your child. So of
Mhm.
course, like the thing that's going to distract you and is something creative
Yeah,
and fun for your child.
yeah, it's always about the kids. But I don't know, and it's just me moving them. Like I don't always they're not for them moving around the house. Sometimes they don't do crazy things. Sometimes they just move and do something really simple. And so, you know, I don't know.
You can
It's just
even
something.
do something so simple as like put them like you can even make them as like a hide and seek game, and like have them
Yeah.
like leave a note that says, haha, you can't find us, and then like hide them like in like their toys and then make them like have to clean up their toys or something to find it.
Oh, this is something that you would love. And I completely forgot. I didn't even think to say it. So Carolyn, my friend, she was a teacher. She similar vibe to the elves that bring things to do and stuff like that. Well,
Mm-hmm.
my elves bring things to do, but she will take all their holiday books and wrap each one in wrapping paper. And inside the book is an activity for the day.
Oh, I love that.
they get the book, they unwrap it, they do the activity, they read the book. Like it's really cute. I was like, that's such a good idea. So if
I've
you're
seen people
someone
do it
that,
as an advent calendar too, where
oh, it's yeah, same
they
thing.
like give a book every day as an advent calendar. I like the activity
Yeah.
items. They're
And it,
so, and I think that's the fun thing too, is the way we're talking about the excitement of trying something new. I think so many times you're set on this idea. We've talked about this so many times in the last few episodes, but you get set on this idea, you get set on this tradition that you don't even know where it came from. You don't even know why you're doing it. And but and you're not maybe not feeling joy, you're feeling stress, right? But take this as like inspiration this holiday season. Just sit down with your bestie, if it's chat gpt or your actual bestie, and talk about these creative ideas, right? Like it doesn't have to be the same 5 course meal you make every year. Maybe it's a dish that you made with your child, right, as the appetizer, and that's a new tradition your child. And I think too, so many times we think that our kids want just like to go ice skating. They want to just do these things, but they don't. They want to be included. Your
yeah,
child, and that's the thing too. That's a lesson for yourself, right? You don't need to be superwoman. You don't need to do all these things. Like this season is about honoring you, honoring your family, and honoring what makes you happy and brings you joy, right? And I think that's the excitement we have inside is what we want you to have too, right? We want you to go see the lights if that's on your bucket list. We want you to go make cookies with your family if that's on your bucket list. We want you to go put up your Christmas tree if you're, if that's on your bucket list. Or maybe your bucket list is go to Disney World for 2 weeks, right? Like, go do it. Who cares what you were told to do once upon a time ago? Who cares, right? What you think you have to do, what your heart is telling you to do, go and do it and enjoy it. That's what's
yeah,
important. And I think the best part about the holiday seasons is not what you're doing, but who you're doing it with and the people that show up and show you kindness in ways that you've never felt. And I think as a person, as a human, this is the season to open yourself up and show kindness and to create that like foundation for next year. Like we all think of next year as like, oh, it's starting November 1st. No, next year started November 1st, 2025, not November 1st, 2026, right? Like we spent
yeah,
all year working on ourselves because the version we saw the year before maybe wasn't the best version, or maybe the version that showed up wasn't like everything we had, right? Or maybe we were struggling with whatever the challenge was and we had to get through it. And maybe it took all year. This holiday season is our reward. This holiday season is the time to bring us joy. It's the time to celebrate we did it. We are now here with our family. We are now here in this house. We are now here with these dishes. We are now here with the things we own. We are now here with the gifts our kids have, the gifts we have. We are now here with our favorite Christmas movie, our favorite Hanukkah movie, whatever it is, right? This is the path that is leading you to next year to continue to work on whatever you want to bring into next year. And this is the thing too. Leave all the stuff behind if you can in this year, right? This is like Jackie started this episode. This is the time for reflection this holiday season. While you're spending time with your family, put your phone down. Take a step. Pretend your brain is the camera and say, if you had a camera and you look back, what would you think about this moment? And really enjoy it because as soon as we know it, we're going to turn around and it's going to be 2026 and we're going to say, what happened to the holiday season? Why didn't I feel what I wanted to feel this holiday season? Well, what do you want to feel? I know I want to feel joy, so I'm going to create that joy for myself. And I hope you guys
yeah.
are able to do that for yourself. And I hope you guys are excited for whatever you have planned. And if you have nothing planned, go plan it. Get that excitement because holiday season's amazing. We love the holidays. So,
They were trying to sneak in. Um, Something that I was thinking about when you were talking is a lot of people will wait and they'll be like, oh, in the new year, blah, 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 right? And next year, blah, 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 blah. And we're always thinking that way. Like that somehow when like the new year comes, everything's gonna change by itself without us changing it. And that's just not how it's gonna happen. And so just like Ashley just said, like if you don't like how it this year's already like the holiday season's already going, maybe you're already stressed, or maybe you just didn't like how things went last year, like just change it right now today. You just change it, like even if it's like like last minute, like, oh, can't come to that plan, sorry, because we want to go, like our family wants to do this, like I'm thankful that you invited us, but this is what our family, like, this is what's going to bring us joy, to stay home and do a movie night, or like stay home and cook some, bake some cookies. Like, I feel like this, when I think of Hanukkah when I was little, you know what I think of? Not all the presents that I got, although it was pretty cool that we got something for 8 days, but like, not all the presents that I got. It was making paper chains with my mom. We would make paper chains out of Hanukkah wrapping
Oh,
paper
I love
and
that.
like string it all around. And then there was like, I don't know if it was something that she bought or if it was something that we made, but you would put paper chains on, like 8 chain links, front like paper, on this little, I think it was like a dreidel or something. And each night we would like cut one off because it was like each night of Hanukkah.
Oh, I love that. Like a little
It's like
teeny
this
countdown.
the smallest thing ever. And so I know that we stress about like, do I have enough presents for my kid, or am I doing enough things for them, or am I saying yes to enough people? And like, yeah, for sure, say yes to all the things that you want to say yes to that feel great to you. But also, I'm telling you that those small moments, like Ashley saying, like including them in baking cookies, or being like, hey guys, like we're gonna make like a snack plate and make popcorn and watch a Christmas movie or watch a Hanukkah movie or like a holiday movie, whatever. Like we're just gonna have like put on our pajamas and just we push our couches together and like we all snuggle in and just have like a movie night. And those are the kinds of things that they ask to do with me. Like they want to do those things because it just feels good, right? It just feels like connection. And I don't know. I think that we tend to overanalyze and get nervous about not doing enough. And it's really just the small things that they're going to remember when they're older anyway. So,
I think too, something so small, and I don't think we think about it because we think because we're the adults, and I guess I'm talking to mostly parents in this sentence, but because we're the adults, we think so many times we have to come with a plan. You don't need to come with a plan. Don't stress yourself out. Sometimes, and I know like with very little kids, yes, you kind of do need some type of a plan, but when you have older kids, include them, right? And I think sometimes too, again, they don't need some extravagant thing, right? They just need something simple. Touching the grass, painting a picture, reading a book, right? Going to the thrift store. You can go to a Goodwill. Do you want to see everyone? You can go to a Goodwill and get a book for like $1 for the holidays, right? And reading about the book, right? It's about creating the magic out of what you have with you already.
yeah.
So I think that's just so important is include your family and don't feel like you have to do it all and really honor your family, yourself, and know that yes, the New Year's are on the corner, but this season we're choosing joy and we're choosing to make the most out of it because every other holiday season, it's the same thing. We get to the end of the holiday season and we were like, what did we even do?
Yeah. We're taking the holidays back. We're doing it our way, and we're doing things that feel good for us and our family. And it doesn't matter what everyone else is doing because we're going to do the things that feel good to us so that at the end of the holidays, we can be like, we had an amazing holiday season instead of like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired and I'm ready for, the new year and all this stuff. Like, no, just do things that make you feel good. And maybe you're only doing a few things and maybe you're doing a ton of things, and everyone's going to be different, and that's going to be perfect for your family. So,
I think one more thing I want to say, we have like a minute left, but I just want to say too, Jackie's talking about this a lot, but it's okay too. Like if you know your mother-in-law can't come for Thanksgiving, like we know my mother-in-law can't come for Thanksgiving. She's coming like 4 days after Thanksgiving. It's okay to say, I'm not going to do Thanksgiving with everyone else that the whole world's doing Thanksgiving right now with. I'm going to do Thanksgiving when she gets here in 4 days. And
yeah,
that's okay. Or like, you know that it's going to be stressful to travel on at this time of the day, this is the only time I can get flights. Maybe if I wait 2 days, I can get a better flight. So I'll come see you then. It's
yeah.
okay. Don't remember you and your family come first. Put your family and yourself first and enjoy this holiday season. And if you want to share your memories with us, send them in. We can't wait to hear them. We'll see you next week for episode 56, really talking about reflecting and getting ready for the new year. And we love you. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
Bye. Thanks for spending time with us today and being part of our Hermit Haven community.
We hope you enjoyed our cozy chat and are inspired to embrace your inner hermit.
Remember, even in the quiet moments, you're never alone on this journey because we are truly all in this together.
So until next time, stay cozy, stay true to yourself, and keep spreading love wherever you go.
Bye for now.
We'll see you next time.